probably never know me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's beautiful. So it's a lot going on.
Okay, we're going to start the Hcdpa meeting for March 27th, 2025. Logan, can you take a roll, please?
Yep. Board Member Johnson,
Present.
Board Member Joyner,
Present.
Board Member Morris,
Here.
Board Member Marante,
Here,
and Board Member Smith.
Present.
thank you. Can you hear us okay?
Chris, can you hear us all right?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I can.
Did everybody get a chance to read the minutes that Logan prepared for us a little early for us?
Yeah, thank you for that, Logan.
Yeah.
They were very clear and good. Made me feel like I was here all over again.
Yeah.
I think.
Can I get a motion to accept the minutes?
Yep, no, you go ahead.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion passed. Thank you.
Okay.
Admin report.
Yeah, so I can start off with the audit. We finished all of our materials on the 20th, I believe, and we heard back from everyone we needed to hear back. They couldn't make it today. And I was just talking to them. They say they can't come in before the 14th on April. I'm guessing maybe they're crazy with tax business and stuff like that. So that puts us at 2 different Thursdays, the 17th, because we typically do Thursdays, the 17th, or our meeting anyway is the 24th. So it's a 1 week difference if we just want to do it all on the 24th.
We have a meeting scheduled on the 24th.
Yeah, exactly, because they can't do it till the 14th anyway. So I was kind of thinking, why do it 1 week in advance? We could do it all at the same time, but
I agree.
okay, I'll let them know. I know that they have that open. So on the 24th, we'll have that audit presentation issuance.
24th of April.
Yeah. Record management, I was only in there about 2 hours this month with all the audit stuff. So not really any updates on that. And I can kind of kick it over to Chris if you want to go over the HHA stuff.
Okay, Logan, are you able to present so that you can put the resolution up? Is that possible?
Yep. The one you sent today.
Well, that's the document, but the resolution, the form of the resolution. I think you had both of those in the packet, so. Great.
Sorry. Okay, let me get on.
Yep. So just to go over the resolution, yeah, if you can scroll up so we can see the text. So this, just as a recap, we had previously approved an amendment to the option agreement in December to allow a later exercise of the option in 2024 because of some issues with the developer and their concerns about how this was structured and the timing of the closing. They decided to instead exercise the option under the agreement as it then currently stood, so that they delivered another option fee of $25,000 at the end of the year and did not sign the amendment. So in the last meeting, we discussed their proposed modifications to the option agreement, and we could go over those in a minute. The resolution would then, could you scroll up a little bit, Logan? I'm sorry.
Scroll down.
Yeah, go to the next page then. So the resolution would be to approve the execution of this amendment that's been presented to you. And to the effect of that option would be to allow them to turn the agreement into a purchase agreement, which is an agreement to actually purchase the property as opposed to an option, to release the properties that they are not interested in at the same time. So they terminate the agreement as to those properties, and then to have an agreement to purchase these 2 sets of properties sometime this year, or under certain circumstances, if they make substantial progress with their project, to move it into 2026 and potentially close as late as the end of 2026 on the two sets of properties that they are interested in. There would be a $10,000 down payment, all of which, of course, goes to the purchase price with respect to each of those two sets of properties. So $20,000 in down payment would be provided. And they are looking for a modification to in this version that was presented for this meeting. They are looking for a modification in the credits. They are asking for a credit against the purchase price of both the $18,000 from the amount that they paid in 2023 and 18.5, I think it is, 75% of the 25% that they paid in 2024. So two option credits instead of one. That's what's being requested.
May I ask a question, Chris?
Sure.
Yeah, so on that credit piece, if that was not in place, would they get any credit for the 2024? That revision, or will they get like 14 or something?
They get
Right,
12.
because
Okay.
it was
So
50%, right, it was 50% of one $25,000 payment is what the original agreement would have provided for if it wasn't amended, yes.
So this is a relatively minor request. I had another question, Chris, not about the resolution itself. And by the way, the membership needs to be updated. Teresa is the treasurer. It's listing me as the treasurer.
Oh, on
And
this
I think
resolution.
Mal is the secretary now.
Oh,
So,
I thought we had
Yeah.
added, I apologize, I know that, and I thought I had corrected that. Oh, it's on the second page. Okay,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I corrected that on the first page and the second.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
my only question about the agreement itself, the updated agreement, I'm just gonna open my version of it here. So it's not different from what we looked at before, but as I was going through this, I noticed that on page 2 of, no, page 3, I believe. Section, let me find the language.
Oh, you're talking about.
Is this their document you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about the actual document. Okay, it's on page 3, Chris, under 4C A. There's a statement, and this is the same as it was last time. There's a statement that says the parties acknowledge that Columbia Street parcel is intended to be developed as affordable housing as part of a larger redevelopment effort of HHA's portfolio, financed with construction financing that has not yet been secured. Then when it comes to the description of Warren Street, that statement that this is, it's the parties acknowledge that this parcel is intended for development of affordable housing is not present. Now, this isn't different from what we looked at before. And then under Schedule C, that's where the language is and it's been updated to reflect 100% of units. So does Schedule C apply to both Warren and the Columbia parcels?
You mean the statement that the Columbia Street parcel is intended to be developed as affordable housing?
Yeah. Well, no, there's an item in, I believe it's under schedules. Let me find it. I think it's under Schedule C. Yeah, it's under Schedule C.
Oh, you mean the development agreement?
Yeah, the use restrictions. Schedule C, use restrictions, affordability with respect to completed units constituting improvements described in Schedule B, 100% shall be and remain affordable. Does that?
So I believe that was the intention, and because the premises description that's attached to that agreement, the agreement, the form of the redevelopment agreement, let's see, is now between Hcdpa and HHA, and it indicates that the covenants to use its best efforts to complete or cause to complete the improvements described at Schedule B, and the use of the premises shall be subject to the affordability requirements described at Schedule C. So the premises are the premises described at Schedule A, which are all of the properties that are being acquired. So the two sets of properties are being described in Schedule A. Now, if that's not correct, HHA should, clarify that, but this includes the Front Street, Warren Street, and Columbia Street groups of properties in that development agreement.
So that was what I thought it meant. And I'm just wondering, would it be possible back in the agreement itself, to just insert the language that's in the description of Columbia Street parcel into the description of Warren? Because as you scroll through, it's tagged to being affordable. So would there be any objection to adding that language? That's under C, hang on, let me find it. Parties acknowledge that the Warren Street parcel is intended to be developed as affordable housing as part of whatever. Any objection to having that language also under Warren?
No, I don't have any.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
It flows better too, I think.
Sorry?
It flows better.
Yeah, so that was the only comment I had on it. I did see that the thing was changed to 100%. And that it's all laid out, but it's, as I say, it's not different from what it was before, just add that language. That was the only comment on that.
Jeff, you have no problem with this?
I do not. It is our intention to provide affordable housing.
That's
Okay,
the
so-
only thing we can do. In the field of work with HUD is only provide.
Chris,
Sorry?
The
so,
only thing we can do with HUD is.
No, I know, yeah, I do know that. But just for consistency.
I totally understand.
Chris, so can we add that? Is that a problem?
It's not a problem for me as long as it's not a problem for HHA. I don't know if there was a reason that their attorney was distinguishing those two things because the developer was taking responsibility for part of this and not necessarily taking responsibility for another part of it. But as long as they don't have an objection, certainly I don't have an objection. So we can add that in.
It will all mean the same thing, right?
Mhm.
So,
So do I just do a motion to add it in?
Sure, to amend the document, sure.
Yeah. Can I get a motion to amend the document?
I'll make that motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Uh,
Anyone opposed? Thanks. Thank you, Jeff.
And then what's before you is the resolution with the modified version of the text that's in front of you, with that change that you just made.
Bank forms, list end. HHA update.
Everyone good with what they're reading?
I absolutely have been reading this. I'm all good.
So again, with this, it's just, we'll vote on the resolution with the corrections to the members.
Mhm.
Right.
And it's still, I thought I saw it in about the appraisals being split, right? So that's still in there too, right?
Say that again?
The appraisals being split at the time of sale, when we do the appraisals, the amount of the appraisal will be split between HHA and us.
I don't think that we changed, I don't think we changed that.
Okay, so that's still valid then?
Yeah, that was part of the original agreement, and I don't think that we changed that.
Okay, great. So wait, we do a motion to accept this?
Mm-hmm. The resolution, yes.
Can I get a motion to accept the resolution?
Make that motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor? Anyone opposed? Passed.
And I'm sorry, just for the record.
Roll
uh,
call?
Yes, because I think we have one recusal, yes, just so we have that for the record. Thank you.
Logan, can you get the roll call?
Board Member Johnson,
Aye.
Board Member Joyner,
Aye.
Board Member Morris,
Aye.
Yay.
Board Member Morante,
Aye.
Board Member Smith.
Recusing myself.
Thank you. Okay. Okay,
Anything else, Chris?
not on this, thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
So the last thing, I just kept it on my little administration thing, is the bank forms. I just wanted to check up
I'm all set.
You're all set. Teresa is all set. Dominic, you're all set?
No, I still gotta,
Okay.
I'm still sitting on my desk. I just haven't get a chance to get to the bed. I will do that
Isn't that
as soon as I
time?
can. No,
No, there's
No.
not.
because I'm still on the original.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I'm not-
So do you have to sign it?
because you
Every
have to
year?
update it. They
Every-
said whenever
Yeah.
it changes, whenever the treasurer and positions change.
Exactly.
But yes, when I went, you were still on there, but they still told me to tell you to come
Yeah.
around this evening.
Yeah, next time we go to the roastery.
Okay, so the next is the financial report.
Okay, financial, I'm sorry, yes, financial report, got me distracted. I was like, I pass off. Financial report.
Yep, we got 3 bills. We have me, RCMP, and the audit bill for February.
Okay. Any questions on the bills?
Are
No,
you gonna pull those up, Robin?
For RCMP, they break it down into 3 different bills. So here, let me share. There's mine. RCMP. And then the audit bill.
Any questions on the bills?
No.
Can I get a motion to pay the bills?
I'll make that motion.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion passed, thank you. We already did resolution motion, we already took care of, right?
Yeah.
We did the HH rate.
Yeah, so the next thing is the floodplain. Apparently, the engineering firm has been billing the planning board instead of us.
Okay, I just want to make it clear, no, they have not. We did discover just one bill in our March invoice that did say floodplain. The other bill said Colorado's dock and
Hall Road.
Hall Road, but that's the name, that's how the consulting firm named the project of the dock for the planning board.
Got it.
But we do have one bill that's in question that says Colorado's dock and floodplain.
Colorado Hall floodplain review.
Right.
Permit.
And that's the one we're waiting for them to get back to us. And that's for $537.
Yeah.
So,
Which is well within the estimate.
right.
So that,
So all the other bills that were in question, they were for the planning board. So we found
okay.
just one that may not be.
Okay, so do we have that bill now in our possession?
We don't have to bill because we want greater
Yeah, we're
clarity.
waiting for them to get back to
Okay,
us as to
We'll deal
what
with
it
that
is.
next.
Because it might have been misnamed.
Yeah, right.
So we'll wait.
Chris, we don't have any updates with the engineer report on the floodplain, right?
I asked Christian about that and he said that he is still waiting for as-built from the developer.
Okay, great.
7, new business. This start A, HCDpa.
And then the rest is the HTF updates, which are posted. And Michelle's not here. I think she has pneumonia or something crazy.
I hope she feels better. It's going around like crazy.
Yeah,
with
lots of people
pneumonia
are
and everything else. Oh my goodness.
Pneumonia, which is not fun.
That's no joke, too.
Yeah.
No joke.
And
Okay, so we're at public comment?
public comment.
Any public comment? Anyone online?
No.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
you.